Sagittarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 11th to the 17th of November 2019. If you'd like a private reading with me, then there's a link popping up there at the moment. I get those out within 24 hours if you're ordering them, and they're 3 pages long. You'll see all the options of what you want your reading about to choose, and also the upgrades as well that you can do to those readings. So, Sagittarius, I've picked a card out for you. This is your overriding energies for the week, and you've got the Trust card. Trust, Sagittarius. Let's see what Colette Baron Reid says about this card. Do you have issues with faith? Do you have expectations of betrayal? Do you trust the mystery? Do you insist on mapping each tiny detail of your life, believing yourself to be the center of the universe? This marker reminds you that trust is required to move forward on your path. Remember, Sagittarius, your higher self knows best. It knows better than you what you want, and so you can trust it to lead you to what you want. Belief and trust in a higher power is about having faith that the outcome will be what it should be, no matter what it is. It is timely for you to place your trust in the divine, in your angels, and in the knowledge that there's a divine plan for all. This marker also asks you to remember that humankind is imperfect, and even if you place your trust in another, there's potential for this trust to be broken. This means that you need to be discerning and not trust blindly. Be mindful of who and what you place your trust in. Is this person, thing, or situation worthy? In the relationship between you and the mystery, you and the God, goddess, and you and the divine living planet, there is a sacred relationship where trust is never broken. Only you can break it by forgetting who you are, a spirit in temporary human form. Remember who you are, Sagittarius. So all about trust this week for you. Trusting that what is right for you will be brought to you. Trusting that you don't need to take control of it all, Sagittarius. That there is a divine plan, and what is right for you is coming to you. Sometimes when we try and take too much control and we're trying to manifest specifics and we're trying to do it all of ourselves, we just get off path, we make it really difficult for ourselves. We try and control what isn't ours to control, and we need to trust instead. We need to trust that we're on the right path. So do that. Trust this week, Sagittarius. Now, what general energies have we got going on for you, Sagittarius, this week? We've got perfect and service. So this is about your work. It's about what you're sharing with the world. This can be not just about your work too. This can be about your personal relationships as well. Is that you're a very helpful person. You can be of service to people. You are of service to people just by being yourself. So the more authentic you are to yourself, the more you are of service to others, both in your work and in your relationships too. So you don't need to be perfect. This isn't saying that you need to be perfect, Sagittarius, to be of service. This is saying that when you are yourself, that is perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. And so if you're not feeling like that's true at the moment, then you just need to accept yourself more. Accept every part of yourself, Sagittarius. There's nothing wrong with you. There never was anything wrong with you. And the more you accept yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you are yourself, the more you can be of service. Now, when you're not loving and accepting yourself, Sagittarius, then you start bringing in people, start trying to help people that aren't really your people. And you're trying to be someone else, and you bring in the wrong people, and it's just tiring. It's tiring. And so don't do that this week. Trust who you are is right. Remember, trust is your overriding energy this week. And the service that you provide, your work and service in relationships, will come in. What else have you got generally going on this week? Okay, right, we've got be still and keep quiet up until now. This is like, don't keep on going on about the past, Sagittarius. Maybe you've just been through some trauma or some kind of big change in your life, and it's what you're talking about with your friends. It's what you keep on thinking about. And they know that focus on the past, it's good to a point. You need to process it to a point. But that point is, when you're going over the same thoughts over and over again. You're saying the same things over and over again, maybe to the same people, or maybe just to anybody that will listen to you. And it's like, give it a rest now. Be still and keep quiet. Don't keep on focusing on the past. Don't keep on talking about the past. You've processed it now, you can let it go. Focus on the future, focus what would be perfect for you, and move forward with your life, Sagittarius. Let go of the past, don't keep on digging it up. Trust that what you're moving toward is right for you. Trust that what is in your past was wrong for you. That's why it was taken away from you. You don't need to keep on rallying against it or trying to fight what happened. Of course, you can't change what's happened in the past. It is, it was. Acceptance is the way to go. Sagittarius, what have you got going on in your love life this week? Oh, you're being prepared. So maybe you're single at the moment, you're between relationships and you're preparing. So this preparation phase, it's good to do this alone, not in and out of relationships, to spend some time between relationships alone so that you can prepare properly for what's coming next. Because when we go from one relationship to another and without taking a break, we just end up recreating the same kind of relationships over and over again. So slow down, Sagittarius. Enjoy this time by yourself to get really clear on what it is that you want, to prepare yourself. So it could be that, I don't know, maybe you need to be a more successful person to be ready for that next partner that you've got coming in. Maybe you need to be more emotionally consistent, is the word that just popped into my head then. But more, maybe you need to develop your emotional side first. Whatever that preparation is, your higher self is leading you to it. And so it could be that you need to focus on another aspect of your life while you're in this downtime, preparing yourself for that next relationship that's the best for you. Remember, trust that the next relationship that's best for you is coming in, and that your higher self is leading you to the changes to get prepared for that person, to be ready for it, so that you're a vibrational match to them. Okay. And so in the meantime, it's okay to play. It's okay to have these short-term, playful relationships. Don't stop yourself from doing that. You don't have to be all serious and be waiting for that next relationship or trying to make these playful relationships into something that they're not, into the one, right? Be okay about the playful relationships, them just being what they are, having fun with people. It doesn't all have to be serious. Even if you're going, even if that's what you really want now, Sagittarius, is a serious relationship, it doesn't mean everyone that comes into your path should be that to you. You can have fun on the way, because remember, you're being prepared. Yeah, maybe part of that preparation is having, after me saying it's good to spend time alone and get prepared, this is like saying the opposite. Be okay about those playful relationships, because it could be that someone shows you in one of those short-term relationships, that someone shows you, Sagittarius, what it is that you need to work on. And it's easier in short-term relationships too, because we don't get so emotionally attached. What about your work, Sagittarius? Okay. Sagittarius, what I'm picking up from this is that there's changes coming now in your work, and you need to allow yourself to know that. It's like, this is reminding me of someone that's in a job and they're not really enjoying it, and they're kind of fighting against stuff that they don't like. They're wanting stuff to change within like someone else's business, because it's someone else's business that you're working in, right? And you want it to be how you want it to be. It's like, well, hang on a minute, Sagittarius. Instead of trying to change their business, is it that you want to start your own business, doing it the way that you want to do it? This is like, allow yourself to know what you know without trying to change others or other people's businesses. Maybe your ideas are for you and for your business, Sagittarius. So in your work, allow yourself to know what you know. Don't necessarily try and change things within that. Maybe it's for yourself. And if you've got your own business, Sagittarius, allow yourself to know what you know. It's like, you can be an expert in a certain area. Don't try and be an expert in an area that you're not really an expert in. Don't blag your way through. Don't pretend that you've got experience that you don't have. Because you've got experience in other areas, and maybe it just comes so easily to you that you're not really valuing in that, but everyone else values it. So this is saying allow yourself to know what you know. And what else? Oh, yeah. Sagittarius, this is your work, right? Love and abundance. What abundance would you really love? Again, I'm picking up that this is about changes within your work, changes in your job. And so it could be that you allow yourself to know what you know, that you stop thinking that you need to change that business, someone else's business that you're in, and that it's time to go for the abundance that you really want in your own business or in another position, in another company that's maybe more aligned with that, with your approach, with your ideas. What abundance would you really love from your work? And this isn't just about money. It is about money. Abundance is about money, but it's also about other things too, other things like an abundance of challenges, an abundance of growth, an abundance of learning skills in that, an abundance of great people to work with, an abundance of opportunities, an abundance. Abundance comes in many, many forms, especially in our work, not just about money. And so go for what you really want. And so if you are thinking you need to move your job at the moment, don't just go for like a little bit more money. Think about what would be amazing, like what would be an amazing workplace to be in, what would be amazing people to work with, what would be amazing challenges for you, what would be amazing skills for you to be able to learn. Go for the abundance that you would really love in a new job, if that's what you're doing, if you're moving toward that. Same in your business too, if you've got a business. Go for what you would really love from it, every kind of abundance, not just money. And what about your money, Sagittarius? Okay. So this is kind of saying, you're kind of being playful about it. Maybe you're being a bit flippant about your money at the moment. I don't know why flippant was the word that came up there, but you're being a bit playful about it. You're not taking it very seriously. And this Go Deeper card is like, question yourself on that. Maybe you think that if you are serious about it, it's not going to manifest, or maybe you've got a judgment on yourself that you're not serious about money, or that it won't come to you if you're serious about it. It's like, why are you being so playful about it? What is that about? Because money likes to be taken care of, you know. Great money doesn't show up in people's lives that are squandering it, or they're going to buy drugs with it and things like that. You can see that clearly, right? That they're not the kind of people that get lots of money. The kind of people that get lots of money are those that can really look after it well, that will know how to invest it, that know how to manage it, right? And that's quite serious, isn't it? That's not a playful thing. It's not like someone that's going to go out and bat all that money away. And so go deeper into your reasons behind wanting to be playful with it, and thinking that you're not serious about it or with it. Because it's actually keeping the money that you want away from you. Sagittarius, yeah, because you're resisting it. It's like the money that you're trying to create, you're resisting it. You need to get to the bottom of that. Why are you resisting it? What is it within you that is resisting that money? Have you got beliefs there? Have you got like beliefs about yourself that you can't have it, or you'll need to become someone else that's not really true to you to be able to get that money? You've got resistance around money, and it's stopping you from creating what you really want. It's stopping you from creating the amounts that you really want. So get to the bottom of that. Go deeper on it this week. What is holding you back from that money? If you want some help with that, Sagittarius, then your higher self knows what your resistances are and how to get you over those. And so yeah, you can book in for a reading. There should be a link around there to book in for one of those. Now there's 5 different things that you can choose for those readings. You can choose general, love, work, money, and health. And so if you do want that help with overcoming those resistances to money, then pick the money option. You can pick other options as well. You can select 2 or 3 of those, or even all of them for the reading. But yeah, if you want specific help with these resistances to money, to release that, then just check that money box on there, and I'll do a money reading for you to get you past those resistances so that you can start manifesting what you really want, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If I do lots of other readings as well on my YouTube channel, you can find a playlist up there. for easy access to all of your readings. Have a fantastic week, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. Bye.